GDP growth officially came in as negative for the first quarter of 2025, and Trump is already blaming Biden for this. It's interesting though, for the last 2+ years, we've had consistent positive GDP growth, and then the first quarter that Trump comes into office, it's negative, yet it's somehow Biden's fault. So whose fault actually is it, and what happened? I'm sure you and I are both well aware that if we have another consecutive quarter of negative GDP growth, that will be a technical, not official, but a technical recession. So what's going on? Well, this has to do with how GDP is calculated. GDP equals consumption plus investment plus spending plus exports minus imports. That's the identity. That is the equation used to calculate GDP. And simply put, this, whether you are a Trump supporter or not, this is absolutely Trump's fault. And it has to do with how GDP is calculated. Trump threatened and implemented tariffs. This has caused a surge in imports into the country. That last section, exports minus imports, that affects how GDP is calculated. Because of the massive inflow of more imports than usual, you end up with negative GDP growth. So it's one thing for Trump to get on air and say, look, this is how it's calculated, this is what it actually means. That's fine. But instead to blame the previous president when it is so clear as day that it is literally because of his policies is crazy. If you like personal finance, world economics, and investing broken down as simply as they can be, you're in the right place.